Why did DFA start doing trainings anyway? Like, how this is kind of an unusual thing for a big online group to do. How did this all get started? So I want to give you a little bit of background of what the training story was here at DFA. As most of you all know, we were founded by Governor Howard Dean back in 2004. And he kept this going from his presidential campaign because he really realized that there was a real movement afoot of people that really did want their country back, that were sick and tired of the right wing winning all these elections. So it wasn't just about winning one election, but about building a movement. And one of the things he saw that was lacking on our side was really this building of infrastructure, of people that know these essential skills, like you've learned this weekend, that can go out and they can win these races for things like city council and state rep, water commissioner, for all these down-ticket races, that people need to know these skills. So, and we noticed that, on the right, they've been doing this for a long time and doing it much better. Has anybody heard of a guy named Morton Blackwell? Morton C. Blackwell? A few people. He's one of the evil dark princes of the Republican Party. And in 1979, he founded something called the Leadership Institute, which is based down in Arlington, Virginia. Leadership Institute's a kind of premier right-wing training organization. They've got a $9 million operating budget, an entire campus down in Arlington with dorms and studios where they're always turning out every year little Karl Roves, little Grover Norquists, little Ralph Reeds to go run amok and create havoc all across the country. Now, probably organizing all these crazy tea parties we see. So we knew, Howard Dean knew that we needed a response to this. So this training program was our response. And as Jim said, over the last 5 years now, we've done over 100 of these trainings and trained over 10,000 people with these essential skills like you've learned this weekend. But we do things a lot differently than they do at the Leadership Academy or Leadership Institute and a lot of other trainings. Our trainings are really a grassroots model. We don't ask people to come all the way to DC just to come and learn these things. We bring our trainings out into the communities where it's needed most. Places like here in Gettysburg, other places we've been this year are Birmingham, Alabama. We've been to Shreveport, Louisiana. These places where most other organizations don't try to go. But we recognize there's a need there. There's grassroots activists there that are working on campaigns, and they need these skills to go forward and do what they want to do. So we also work with local grassroots volunteers to make sure we put a local spin on every training, and we're addressing the topics that the local activists here need to know about. So a couple questions for you. One, are you going to learn the things, are you going to use the things that you've learned this weekend to make sure we go out and run better campaigns for all the Democrats that we're working for? Yes. Absolutely. Is this the right way to do a training? Yes. Where we're coming out into the community and we're working with the grassroots? Absolutely. Has this been worth the $30 or the $60 you paid to come and learn these skills so far?
I think it's more.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Because
I'm a teacher, so I know with all the information and the plan and everything, the food, it's worth it.
Absolutely. And the thing is, Democracy for America is supported by small contributions like the one you made to come to this training. We are not supported by massive institutions. We don't have a big grant foundation that's giving us all of our money. All of the money that keeps the lights on at DFA and keeps these training programs going every weekend comes from people giving small amounts of money, just like it was on the original Dean for President campaign. People that are giving $5, $10, $20 a month, people that are giving a couple $100 a year, whatever they can afford to give to keep this program going. So I'm asking you today, we need your support to keep this program going strong. We've done 19 trainings this year. We're already scheduling some of the trainings we're going to do next year without even skipping a beat. As soon as the holidays are over in January, we're going to start this program back up to make sure that we're prepared going into the 2010 elections to fight back against the Republicans that are going to be trying to win their seats back that we've won over these last few years. So we need your support to keep this program going, and I'm asking you, please consider, if you please consider giving another contribution to DFA, it would really make all the difference in the world.
Matt.
Let's lean.
Anybody want to critique Matt?
Yes or no question.
Okay.
You took her part from her.
What?
Yes or no question.
Come on, you guys be rough on him. We've been rough on each other.
Did you count your C's? I lost count.
I don't know if I hit the C's in that ask. Yeah, I don't know.
And you didn't say now.
I didn't say now. Where's the urgency?
Say how much.
I didn't put an exact amount on it.
It's
What else?
got to be yes or no.
Yeah, I didn't make you answer, right? I didn't ask a question.
You didn't say suggested amount.
And I didn't say amount. All right, can I try another one?
Yeah.
All right. So we need your support. And with a contribution of $250 to this program, that can make it so we can fly somebody like Kendra Sue or fly somebody like Celine in to a place that needs this training, just like here in Gettysburg. Your support with that contribution can make that happen. With a contribution of $100, that can make it so we can afford to print off all these training manuals that you're all going to be taking home and making sure we're getting these books out to people who need them all across the country. Even with a contribution of $30 or $60, you allow us to keep the cost of this program down low, where we can afford to offer it at a rate that anybody can afford to come and take these trainings. In addition to that, we know that you all want to take these skills and pass them on to other people. So with your contribution, you'll get some gifts. We have got extra copies of the training manual. And with a contribution, you can take one of those copies home with you and pass it out, give it out to another campaign or another local party that needs to learn the things that you've learned this weekend. We've also got an online training program that we've talked about called Night School that we've done over 30 episodes of Night School going back to 2006. We've got all those episodes on DVD, and with a contribution, you can take home a DVD of our online trainings to keep these skills going and pass them on and on. We also have just some more generic things. If you want a DFA t-shirt, you can take one of those things home as well, too. But your contribution is absolutely important to all the work that we do. And it's even more important going forward because almost every election after a president wins office, the opposition party takes back seats. And we can't allow that to happen next year. And this training, what's that?
Where's the app?
I'm getting to it. Will you make a contribution to this program to keep it going strong and keep training activists all across the country?
Yes.
All right, thank you. We've got